That my ex-wife would tell me all the time. And being the macho man, being a Marine was,
Right.
nah, that's not me. That's not me.
Suck it up and press on.
And I was at the training unit at the time, and that's when it was like really hitting me the worst, is when you slow down. The home side of it, not so much, I guess. From my perspective, my ex-wife was like, and it got to the point where one day I came home and my son was only like 3 at the time, would go run to his room and hide. So I asked my ex-wife, I was like, hey, why, what's the deal? And she goes, he's fucking afraid of you. Because I was always lashing out. I was always angry and always, not having a good time. And all that pent up stuff would come out at home.
Yep.
You leave home, you put the mask on, you be the professional, and you're fine. But when you're home, you're more relaxed, and that's where it all came out. It was playing Call of Duty and Battlefield and drinking all the time. It was, hey, we need to have a talk. Like, I'm done. Like what you said, the wife drew the line. She goes, you need to go look at her or we're out.
Yeah, yeah.
And at that time, we had our daughter. So it was okay. Went and talked to the wizard again. I say, hey, we're having all these issues. Started being honest with myself about it, talking to her, because she started asking the right questions. And then,
You think it's all about the therapist, right?
it is. And then and it was a woman, and I broke down right there in her. Never met this lady before in my life.
Right. That's a thing in our community. But I did that, and it absolutely changed my life. The most powerful thing I've done ever, ever, ever.
Sit in the shower with the 45, like, is today going to be that day? And that was a thing. Yeah, especially after my ex-wife and I split up and I lost the kids for a bit. Like that was,
Oh yeah.
the same thing. Trying to find, to get that that fix through women, through the motorcycle racing, and it came to the head. And I'm sitting there and I'm staring at the stars on this moonless night out in the middle of the desert in California, and just overwhelming peace came over me. But it was like that overwhelming sense of calmness and peacefulness that I haven't had probably ever, with the whole childhood and everything else and going on up to that point. If I get to the point where I feel myself going down that black hole again, well, I'll eat a little bit more and go sit in the backyard with a deer and just have a reset.
There's no cure.
No, there's no cure.
You manage it. We struggle every day. So here's a message. I'll say what my message is. I'd like you to give a message if you don't mind. It's a lot of what we're talking about now, the warrior mentality. So to you, regardless of where it came from, you're not alone.